Hello everyone, my name is Lynn. Welcome to my presentation for week 4. In organizations as cooperative systems, people exchange their contribution to the organization for inducement as long as the satisfaction is greater than their contributions. According to Bernal, people accept the loss of freedom by being part of the organization. And different from Taylor is that he believes non-material inducement can be more powerful than material incentives. This is similar to the transactional leadership and leader membership exchange theory. The stronger the relationship with the leader and there are better incentives, then it will result in positive outcomes and more followers. And the article selected for this concept is an example of Milgram's study where participants deliver electric shocks based on authority. And results shows that moral code weakens inducement for compliance. However, this factor is very important for increasing authority, according to Bernal. And less group support increases the authority figure. And how this impacts my anti-graffiti task force is providing the appropriate inducements for employee satisfaction. So less use of sanctions and coercive directives. The task force should create a moral code to promote commitment to the organizational objectives and the task force. People are more likely to cooperate if they share the same vision. In structural sources of bureaucratic dysfunctions, Merton argues that the bureaucratic structure leads to overconformity. What happens then is workers place more emphasis on complying with the rules and regulation instead of focusing on organizational objectives. In other words, the goal displacement. And the rigid system of rules and regulation, it serves to achieve efficiency and reliability of behaviors, but it leads to unintended consequences and unhappy clients. The articles by Bosman and Rainey, their study found that people in government positions prefer less rules. There are more rules and regulations in private sector than public sector. They found that rules are favored by those who experience alienations. People with higher education work better without rules, so with or without the rules, it doesn't affect them either way. And that being said, my task force will have rules and regulations within their own department. So how they want to do their job and conduct their business, that's up to them. The task force will not have their own set of rules because they would become confusing and they would overlap. There's already county conduct and a code of ethics, so I'm leaving each department to their own expertise on what they want to enforce. The structural contingency theory basically opposes the closed system theory, stating that there's no one best way to structure and manage organizations. So centralized decision making, standardizations, formalizations aren't always the best choices. Decentralized organization can function just as well. And that reinforces the view where organizations are rational, purposeful system, and they can adapt their goals and structure as needed to function effectively in an uncertain environment. And the article by Hollenbeck introduced an integrated theory of fit, and there's internal fit, meaning the jobs within the organization structure matches the characteristic of people, and then the external fit, which is how well the organization structure matches the environment that it operates. And the three most important factors of organizational structure in this theory are departmentations, centralizations, and adaptability. Centralized and functional structures are efficient in stable and predictive environments, but they tend to perform poorly in unstable and unpredictable environments. So relating back to my task force, the contingency theory affects who will be the members on the task force. I would try to incorporate the integrated theory of fit, having both internal and external fit. I want the members to be an organizational fit and the work environment to fit the organization. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great week.